Hello, welcome back to the Football Rundown. It's been a bit of a chaotic one actually trying to set up this stream. It's gone a little bit wrong. Had a few issues, just checking am I live now. I think we're live. Just waiting. Someone let me know in the comments. So yeah, I think we're live. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll tell you what, I've lost what I was going to say now because of the time it's taken to set this up. Obviously, a very much a slight delay, 20 minutes later than I wanted to be. Had a few issues trying to set up the stream and everything. Not been ideal. Obviously, we're looking forward to the first game of the season for County. The last 20 minutes and trying to set this up has made it a bit more annoying. But yeah, the starting 11, we've not got too much time now to go over stuff, but starting 11's interesting. Slightly different to what I predicted it to be. Some more interesting news as well, to be honest, is the captain's armband. Who it's been announced that Lewis Bates can have the armband throughout the season. I think that's an interesting one. I think that the decision to make him captain when there's players like Horsford at the club who have already been at the club for a longer period of time, you would think that they might have staked a claim. But Lewis Bates is going to be the one with the armband today and throughout the rest of the season, which is an interesting one. Like I say, wasn't expecting that. Team users, stream up now. Cheers for that. Been a right pain in the arse. Don't try streaming through your phone because it gets mixed up, with the vertical, horizontal things and all that kind of stuff. If anyone's on the previous stream, you might have had a really close-up shot of my face, which probably wasn't ideal. But yeah, like I say, we spoke about yesterday as well on the channel. We spoke about with the match preview. First game in League One in 14 years. Making the mistake, nearly said League Two. It is a big one. Cambridge obviously are not the best of teams, but there's still a step up in quality from what we had last season. So yeah, I'm interested to see how it's going to go. Obviously with the Sky deal as well, it's one of them. I don't know if anyone's tried the Sky Plus yet. I watched a little bit of the Barnsley Mansfield game yesterday on that. I also watched a bit of the Blackburn game on it. Seems to work okay, but does have the occasional dip in connection at times. But still miles better than County Player, which is what we were dealing with last year, and also you're not paying extra money if you're already on Sky Sports membership, so that's good. Like I say, I predicted a 2-1 win for us today. We know that opening day isn't a great day for Stockport County over the last sort of 6 years, but I think we'll break that unwanted record. I think we'll win the game 2-1. Be interesting to get other people's thoughts. Be interesting to get the thoughts on, obviously, the conversations we've had about what's going to happen with the keeper situation. Ben Hinchliffe, obviously been at the club a very long time, been number one throughout most of that time, if not all that time. At County, Corey Day comes in, very well thought of in League Two last season with Crawley. He stakes a claim. He starts today, which I expected to be the case. I think we're going to see, unfortunately, maybe sort of Hinchliffe having to take a sort of backup spot. But I think with a day starting today, I think we'll see Hinchliffe start on Tuesday night in the League Cup. The starting 11 is a really interesting one. I can't quite work out what formation we're playing with, to be honest. I think that you could look at it as a back four with Jay Mingy at right back, but I'm not too sure if he can actually play in that position or not. It could easily be a three at the back. We've got Ibao Toure at left back. We've got Ethan Pye and Fraser Horsfall. We know those three will play as part of a back three or back four. It depends on how you look at it. Good luck. County should be 3 points for County, but a draw wouldn't be a bad result. I think with County, like I say, even just avoiding defeat on opening day would be a brilliant result for us, given the last sort of 6 years. I'm just going to get the chat up so I can see it better. A draw wouldn't be the worst result because we haven't started well on opening day over the last few seasons. It hasn't been a barrier to success though. So I think that how you start isn't necessarily the most important thing. It is about how you end the season. We've always ended the season pretty well. Interesting to see Gary Monk. Yeah, Gary Monk obviously took the job in March. I think it was the 4th of March or something like that. Replacing Neil Harris, who was Cambridge manager. He actually was Gillingham manager at the beginning of last season when they faced us on open day in League Two last season, Gillingham. So interesting that Gary Monk is the manager there. Obviously well known from his time at Swansea City, Sheffield Wednesday as well. And was it Middlesbrough? I could be wrong. At Leeds, where it was. I was getting mixed up with Woodgate. Yeah, so like I say, team news is an interesting one. Good to see Will Collar back as well, because we know how good he is. I'm sort of of the opinion of he could be a player that is phased out with some of the signings we brought in this summer. Cal Wootton up front, Louis Barry looks like he'll be playing off the left. You'd think Jack Diamond, where's he going to play? From the right, maybe on the left, maybe Barry does play as a two-man partnership up front. I can't work out what the formation's going to be, to be honest. I think it'll be very interesting. Bench looks fairly weak, I think. Hinchliffe, Sam Hughes, Jaden Fevrier, who of course we know is a right winger. On Yango, who signed on loan from Everton just yesterday. He's only trained once or twice with County. Interesting one. 6'5" right-sided centre half. Odin Bailey on the bench as well. Jid Akeke, who of course has spent time with us in this pre-season. He can play at right back for us. And of course, Shea Gardner, who is the godson of Usain Bolt. I think I've got that right. Obviously 16 years of age, looking to make an impact in this county team this season. I think he's got every chance, to be honest, because he's looked really bright in the minutes I've seen him play in pre-season, and also getting on the score sheet against Chester as well early on in pre-season. Wouldn't have done him any harm whatsoever in terms of, sort of keeping himself in the side for this League One season. Obviously, we know that we've got a few youngsters in the team now. We talk about Shea Gardner, we talk about a few other players as well, Jida KK, but it's interesting to see that Ashton Mee, Cody Johnson, two young players who have been on the cusp of the first team over the last few years, both been loaned out. Can't remember where Cody Johnson's gone actually, but I know that Ashton Mee's gone to South Shields. Interesting move for them. Obviously, you'd expect with the young players you just spoke about who are on the bench, you'd expect that they would probably be involved a bit more in the game on Tuesday night. But like I say, I'm looking forward to it. I think a big player, and I'm gonna keep it short here because we do kick off in just 4 minutes now, which is exciting because 14 years absence in League One. We kick off again in just 4 minutes. Obviously, we spoke about the captain's armband. Lewis Bate is going to take that armband throughout the season. He's a player to look out for this season. He's a reason to be excited to watch County this season. I think he's a really interesting player from what I've seen, from what I've read about him, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. I think he's going to be a player that can play deep. I think he can play in a wide range of positions in the midfield. I think he can carry the ball from deep. I think he can play even further up the pitch, but I think we'll get the best out of him probably playing deeper. And I think the number 4 shirt being given to him, the armband being given to him, I do see him as that sort of link between defence to midfield to eventually attack. Someone just said walking out, so I'm going to put it on now on here in the background. But yeah, like I say, I think 2-1 would be a brilliant result for County. I think just getting rid of that record of losing on opening day would be brilliant. Obviously, it's a shame that we've not been able to have the stream a little bit earlier where we can kind of have a bit more of a conversation, but we will be going live at full time as well, where we can have the reaction to the result, and hopefully Stockport County have managed to get a win on opening day for the first time in a long time. Interest as well, Cambridge also have a very decent record on opening day. I don't know what their expectations are this season, to be honest. I'm not too sure what they should be looking to expect from this season. Obviously, Gary Monk in charge. We know that they finished 18th last season, 20th the season before. I'm not expecting too much from this side. In fact, I did actually predict them to get relegated this season, but I wouldn't listen too much to my predictions. As we know, over the last few days, it hasn't gone down particularly well. So yeah, players are walking out. You can see Lewis Bate there if you are watching it on Sky Plus. Going to be a very important player for us this season. A big reason to be excited with the players we brought in this summer. The only worry I'd have, and I've said it before, we let a lot of players go over the summer. We've managed to obviously bring in some good players as well, but I still feel like we're lacking that Paddy Madden replacement in terms of goals. Obviously we know Tanto Malafi's injured. He's not going to make it till Blackpool next week at earliest. Michael Mellon's injured. Obviously brought him on loan, so it is a concern. Got Cal Wootton though today. He's not my favourite option, but he has scored 3 goals in pre-season. It does look like he's going to be hanging around a little bit longer now because of the situation with the strikers. And we also have Louis Barry. We don't know if he's going to play as an out-and-out striker alongside Wootton today, or if he is going to play on the left-hand side. But I think we are going to see a team that is probably more of a back 3 than a back 4, because I can't see who plays right back unless Jay Mingy slots in there. So be an interesting one. Like I say, we will be here on the channel live at full time, 7:15. I think I'm expecting it to be. The teams are basically ready to go soon, 30 seconds away. Obviously, you can see Edgeley Park as well, and it's just good to be back in League One. So yeah, like I say, it's a little bit disappointing we haven't been able to have the stream we wanted to because of the delays and everything like that. But I think we're well set now. I think we've fixed those issues, and we should be going live at full time. And like I say, hopefully it will be a Stockport County win. Don't forget as well, though, stick around for the full time reaction. But we do also have the match vlog coming out on Tuesday, and I'm going to do my best to try and get hold of the remaining tickets for Blackpool on Saturday. And if I am successful with that, then there will be a vlog on the channel for next Saturday's game as we visit Bloomfield Road. Massive looking forward to it. But like I say, hopefully we're going to win today. 2-1 win I'm going to go with, and hopefully people have enjoyed it and we can have a bit more of a conversation at full time. Don't forget to check out, as I say, post-match where hopefully Stockport County do win, but hopefully you enjoy the game now, and I am going to be leaving very shortly. So yeah, we're good to go. In fact, it's just kicked off, so hopefully people can strap in, watch it. It should be a good one, and hopefully I'll see you at full time. Thanks for watching.